Hey everybody, and welcome back for part 2 of our do's and don'ts when you start thinking about buying a home. This is Carrie Wheatley from John L. Scott Real Estate. I'm Don Snyder from Priority Home Lending, and we are here every Thursday with an informational video.
Whether you like it or not.
Exactly. You don't like it? Turn it off. So Carrie, let's go. Number one, what do you got for us?
So, number one don't on our list is don't get pressured into using a professional that you don't feel comfortable with.
It happens all the time.
Absolutely. Mom and dad might have someone that they've used for years and years, and you have to use this person, but this person might not be the right person for you. When it comes down to it, yes, we have to be professional. We have to know what we're doing. We might, in your book, have to have a lot of experience, but it also comes down to personality and style. Is this person, going to be able to drop what they're doing and show you a house at 6 o'clock at night because that's the only time that you can see a house, or, just someone that you feel comfortable with, because it is someone that you spend a lot of time with. And purchasing a house is a very long and it can be a very emotional process, and you want to have that professional there that's there for you. So pick someone that you really like, and that someone isn't pressuring you.
If you think about it, like if you're a really soft-spoken person, maybe you don't want to be partnered with somebody who's a high-pressure salesman who wants to negotiate absolutely everything, and vice versa. If you're really direct and numbers driven, then maybe you don't want somebody who's very just soft and laissez-faire.
Exactly.
Right? So find somebody who matches the way that you want to work.
Exactly. Perfect. And I think the next point is to you.
So number 2, right? I know this is on every list that you'll ever see, but don't mess with your credit, right? It's really basic, but we all get it wrong at the same time. And so that means not opening store credit cards, right? We don't want to add anything to the debt that's reporting on your credit report. Don't even have your credit checked other than like a personal credit monitoring that's offered by a bank or a credit monitoring service for you. Because anytime that you have your credit checked for the purpose of extending credit, right, then it's going to show up and it's going to affect what we see on our end when we're pre-qualifying you, and that can be a problem. If you do that after pre-qualifying, it can be an even bigger problem.
Exactly. The bottom line is check with your trusted professional before you do anything. I have seen people roll up in a new vehicle when they're in the escrow process, and they lost the house. And I've also had clients roll up in a new vehicle and it was fine because they chatted with their lender and they had enough room to be able to do that. But at the bottom line, again, I said that again, check with your professional. Please check with your professional.
We're used to seeing people a year or 6 months before they're even thinking about buying a house, right? Or before they think they're going to be ready. And it's perfect because then we can look at those elements and, kind of give our professional opinion on, how to best prepare between now and then for anything that may already be on your credit report.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's next, Carrie?
Oh gosh. So, don't feel pressured into a timeline. We kind of talked about this in another video that we did as well. The timeline it's when you are ready. And if it takes you, a few days to find a house, or if it takes you a few months, it's, that is completely what is appropriate for you. It's about finding the right house and not feeling bad. Oh no, my real estate agent has had to show me 15 houses now. That's okay. If you haven't found the right house that you want, then don't do it. Or, hey, it's this time of year, make sure that you're buying a house at this time. No, it's what is right for you. Don't feel pressure in anything that you're not comfortable with. It's all about what works best for you and your family.
No doubt. Yeah. And so then last but not least, don't buy things for a house that you don't own yet.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, ever. I mean, I know it's really tempting. You've got this extra room and you're going to need a sofa or a bed to put in there, or an extra bathroom, and now you need some more decorative towels. But if you haven't moved in, don't buy the things, right? Put off that fun until afterwards for a lot of reasons. Number 1, we don't want to mess up your cash to close. Number 2, we don't want to mess up your credit like we just talked about. When you're opening a store credit card to get that sofa, that could derail your chance of getting into the house, and nobody wants to see that happen.
And chances are that sofa you're going to get is going to be too big or not the right sofa for the living room.
Right. Or the wrong size. And now you got to repaint the living room. Great.
Don't choose the house for the sofa that you bought. choose the sofa afterwards for the house that you already purchased.
Okay, I feel
Sounds
like
silly, but it happens.
we've been on this soapbox for a while now.
I'm gonna go ahead and step right off.
But it's an important one. Thank you all for joining us again, and I hope you found something useful in that.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll see you next week.